Evening, peeps. Evening. And y'all know another thing that need to be talked about that's hitting a lot and going through families that nobody don't really never talk about. I was just reading and looking at something. These child molestations with these children. Some grown people. But it's rampant and it's rough. And I salute people on their bravery for confronting their accusers, coming out, talking about it, sharing their story, because that's some traumatic trauma shit. And a lot of times when that shit happened in childhood, you know, it manifests into adulthood, which are different emotions and suppressions, and a lot of people compartmentalize. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Different things to forget it. So, you know, we got to be mindful bringing these children into this fucking world, and leaving them with people. Like, everybody that smiling in your face is not a friendly smile, and it's not your friend. You have to watch the body language of people and the shit that come out of people's mouth. Because it's rampant and it's running, it's just in house homes, and it's just not fair. Now this motherfucker done got away with this shit for all these years, with these cops killing these children. These motherfuckers on these blocks killing each other and killing these fucking children. Go after them motherfuckers. Ain't nothing happened to them. A lot of times. It's going to trigger some people. This video might trigger some people. You know what I mean? But it needs to be talked about. It needs to be fucking talked about. Then you wonder why motherfuckers can't get along in relationships. Or wonder why people going this way when they should have went that way, and the choice was made to go that way. Because you just don't know the fucking traumatic, emotional, depressing scar that shit leave on somebody. As soon as you mention it to this number, I told my mom she wouldn't do nothing about it. Stop fucking with these motherfuckers and bringing these niggas around y'all kids so fast just to show something to something that you have to crave or have. But you ever remember somebody else is watching and they are vulnerable. And it's normally the people that they're close to are forced to be around. Or can get to them, accessible to them. Again, this is a trigger. It could be a trigger for some people, but it's not meant to trigger nobody. It's just meant to put the word out there that this shit need to be talked about. Then a motherfucker come out with it, then they getting teased, and it's always the victim for it. No, especially when you're a little child. Then they don't know how to tell nobody. They can't process. They think it's normal. Then 11, 12 years old, they humping and getting caught doing this and doing other shit. They think nobody ain't going to believe them. The first one you be having is your mom. And a lot of times it's the moms. Because a lot of times if the fathers is around or it's another strong male presence around, it might percentage that it's not going to happen. So they know how to date and get with women that's vulnerable to have a man around, especially around their young children. Them motherfuckers, why you single? You must be crazy. Or you must be the women that's just getting their thing. It seems like, because that's another reason. You don't be wanting to bring a motherfucker around your child. Especially if they're in an age where they can't really fend for themselves. It needs to be talked about. It needs to be explained. Children, we can tell them the good touch and the bad touch, but still, pay attention to your kids. Because we ain't paying attention to their expressions and their feelings. He just like his father. The first thing the fuck you say. Well, did you even really know his father? For real. A lot of fucking situationships and relationships is being built on sexual shit. That's a good ass feeling. I'm telling you, that's one of the fucking feelings in the world. That shit get into your emotions and seep into your motherfucking skin. Fuck with your brain. Then your front coronal lobe over here messed up and back. It got to be talked about. It got to be talked about. It's a lot of people, adults right now, that hasn't said nothing to nobody, and they don't even know what it's doing to them in the inside, or it's interfering with other relationships with the same sex or straight sex people. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. It's just fucked up what I heard. And this shit is fucked up. It needs to be talked about and did something about. Like, it didn't happen for so long. What can you do with it? What a child supposed to do with that? Then they wonder why they in and out of jail. And going through mental health. Nobody don't want to talk about mental health. A lot of shit that fester turn into that. The next thing you know, it's hereditary. Yeah, it is sometimes. That's why they got code words like PTSD. And hotlines and shit. Then a lot of times they'll go, what about a motherfucker? Not a trigger for people. Suicide. Because they know they the fuck did something. Then they got confronted and couldn't fucking handle it. Why? Because they never had to deal with it before. Watch the body language. Watch the fucking body language. Watch your children, boy or girl, around these motherfuckers. Period. Family members, who the fuck ever. Period. Got fucking candy in their pocket. I'm gonna get a piece of candy. Get the fuck out of here. Me going to the bathroom and help me fix this clothes. No, I got him. Fuck you. Her, him, whoever. Watch your dog around some of these motherfuckers. They fucking them too. It's sad. It's bad. Sorry if it triggers some people, but it needs to be talked about. It's not funny. I play sometimes, and I am who I am, and I like getting shit out and talk, but this shit is serious. This is bad. All this distraction with these elections and all this extra bullshit that's going on, but that's real shit. And no, the fuck is not always in the black fucking community. Period. All these motherfucking kids they finding all over the fucking place. They just hit Atlanta a couple months ago. We don't hear nothing about it. What happens to the kids? They give it their mom. Where's these little motherfucking kids that Trump came and got and took from all their, dumped them somewhere? Where's they at? I don't hear about them. But the nation is getting hype over this fucking election fraud and bar and nah. Let's let some of these other motherfuckers out of jail that want to sell weed and shit like that. Let's get them out of jail. They were just trying to make a living. They ain't got no real criminal record. And start reporting these motherfuckers that's doing some real shit, taking lives, taking somebody's life. You call them oxygen takers. You call it, if you don't got no oxygen, you're done. So you call them oxygen fucking takers. I don't give a fuck how they sum it up. Child abuse, molestation, rape. To me, sorry, it's all forms of abuse. Sexual, mental, emotional, physical. It's sad, made me mad. I mean, in my heart, it's a thread. The girl confronted this motherfucker on camera. You can see it all in him. He couldn't even think straight. So now people is coming out with their story. The man said he feels so fucking good. He said he never said nothing before, but just now he felt good typing it. What happened to him? The smallest shit like this to some people can be big the fuck like this to one person. Warning, trigger sign, I'm sorry. Just be mindful. If it happened to you, I'm so sorry. I hope you heal from that. I'm so sorry. I'm really. Because that takes away from somebody fucking time, life, energy, breath. There's more motherfucking problems and shit you gotta deal with emotional, and your brain will fuck you up. Big ups to the people that's still healing from that shit, or have spoken out and got some type of you'll never closure from it, but got some type of something from that shit. Counselor, your close friend or something. That's stress, heart attack, all types of shit, because you can't get it the fuck out. Imagine having been bottle locked and bottled in some shit for years. It's fucking real. This life is a battlefield. Please heal easy. And I hope if this man caught this video, or woman, a lot of people caught this, whoever caught this goddamn video, know that I know it's a long fucking road journey, especially mentally. Everybody not out to get you. Everybody ain't out to hurt you. So you have to use discernment. And that's why some people are so distant or introverted. People laugh at him and stop that, because you don't know what this motherfucker done went through or got to go through. Then you don't want to be bringing all that extra shit when you feel like that other people went through, because then you don't know who the fuck it's a trust factor. Next. Heal if you got to heal. Healing is almost from some stuff. It's like grieving. It'll never stop. In some way, shape, or form, you'll grieve. Period. Oh, it's been 10 or 20 years since such and such had died, and you still grieving. Don't ever motherfucking tell nobody when, soon, how, and when not to fucking grieve. Are you serious? Especially if nothing traumatic never. Big ups to you if nothing post traumatic and shit had happened to you like that. You wouldn't even understand. Getting surgery or something like that could be traumatic to some people. You know, you had to get surgery, never been cut on. Getting your tooth pulled out your mouth is traumatic to some people because you know you don't hear that shit in your ear and you getting your tooth pulled on. I get it. But when you dealing with some underground railroad shit, it make you detach. Like, who the fuck can I run to? I tried to tell this motherfucker and didn't believe me, so now I'm all fucking dysfunctional and ain't processing shit. Seriously? Don't ever tell nobody how to heal, when it's going to end, and when it might start, because you don't fucking know. Everybody processes everything differently. I'm telling you what I fucking know. Some people, a lot of comedians, went through some fucking shit. Or some type of mental health. And that's how the fuck they still keep themselves baseline. Not just them, but people, actors, people, period, entertainers. That's another form of trying to not have to deal. I'm just saying, it's all mixed in. Now, I ain't no motherfucking psychologist now. Or psychotherapist. I love my motherfucking therapist. Love her to death. Sometimes I don't know what I do if I can't talk to her. I'm just telling y'all. Now, any my motherfucker body need to talk or get some shit out, I'm available. I don't judge a motherfucker, but you don't know where nobody came from to get to where they at. I don't judge people. I don't talk about people. Just I play and all that shit. But if you got to be talking about motherfucker, I'm going to talk about you. But it's going to be on some old, you got to be talked about. Not because it was something you went through or however you is. Please. People still out there healing and need to heal. God bless you. It's a long fucking journey. Strong journey. Please, you ain't lose your mind. You still maintaining in life. You're trying to raise a family if you have children or if you're planning on have children. You're trying to be stable some way. Because a little instability, real quick, could turn into a lot of instability real fast. So if you holding this shit down and you trying to stay stable and you getting through this shit, big ups. God bless every motherfucking body. Watch your motherfucking kids. Watch who you talk to and all that shit. I'm just saying. If a motherfucker need to talk about some shit, get some shit off of them, y'all know how to find me. Anybody that know me know who I am. Straight from the hip, honest. You got a story, bitch, I got a story too. It's not to be shared with everybody. Some stuff is just not to be told to every fucking one. Can't carry some of that weight. That's all I'm saying. This motherfucking video long. I think I never did a video close to 15 minutes. But if you heard this motherfucker, thank you. Share the motherfucking message. Because this shit is real. Stop shooting up these fucking kids and then protesting and shooting up these blocks and go get these sad, nasty motherfuckers that had shit done to them and projected it onto the next motherfucker. Speak on that shit because it need to be talked about. Maybe to slow some of that shit down. I'm sorry if it triggers some people. Watch your circle before they hurt you. Keep your eyes open. Y'all know.